Alright, I'll spin up another Let's Play. Depending on what happens in this one, it may or may not get posted. If it's just boring stuff, I probably won't bother to post it. If it's something exciting, like last time, is definitely getting posted. I found super cool resources. Wow, just spinning up a little redstone in there, it tore me up, man. It took all my energy. Yeah, that's the bad thing. That's the bad news with that guy. You just can't, you just can't keep up. You're gonna waste this axe. Like I said, I don't think this one's gonna be super exciting. I'm just gonna clear out a bunch of space under here. In this case, I'm just going to bust the axe until this thing breaks. So my redstone problems are now over. My chrome problems will be solved as well. That's future, but remember, I'm going to need that for stainless steel, and I'm going to need that to make myself some... I'll make it to the end. No! I didn't think I would. Alright. Stainless steel, which is the gateway to power tools. And power tools are the... I miss my power tools. I'll be glad to have them back. But I'm still far enough away from that to not be in a good place right now. We'll make some biogas. Let's see if I can make a drum too. I'm gonna need that as well. The bedrockium drum's still there. Drum set for DecoCraft. Cute. This guy here. This is still makeable in my little realm here. Iron rings. Not a hard thing to make. Extruder, yeah, that's gonna be that's too expensive power-wise. Got to get to medium voltage. So many things happen in the medium voltage age. I mean, that's when I get power tools. That's when I get the ability to get stainless steel and power tools. It's when I get the ability to really just do so many things. Oh god, jetpack. Jetpack. I want my jetpack back. I will have my jetpack. When I'm able to just fly around, these monsters won't be half the problem they are. I mean, they'll still be dangerous. There'll still be areas, especially underground, where it's just real tight. And the last thing you want and need is to be ambushed. But still, chasms will be just playgrounds for me then. You can still get into some trouble. I'll get the monster repeller around that time as well, which will finally let me really not have to worry about working at night. I can just one here, I think, and maybe one over here on this island, and that would cover both these areas and shut down the sea monsters. I don't have to fool with that anymore. So yeah, like a huge mountainous area over here. Plenty of resources up here, but mostly copper. Oh gosh, it's at nighttime already. Man, you gotta be joking. I swear I just slept. Yeah. But now we're starting to see what the lay of the land is like here underground, and I can tell you right now, it's looking good. Redstone isn't too far. I mean, it's not like my other game where I could just dip down from beneath my base, go maybe to this far out here, and you know, maybe only this far for my maybe only as far as this black thing to get it, but It's still, that's not too bad. It's not too horrible of a haul. The iridium is about as far away as it was before. It's actually probably close enough that when I'm in my base, it will actually be picked up by the chunk will still be loaded, and therefore the machine will be, hoovering all that stuff up. In fact, I bet you it extends almost all the way to this guy. So it's, I mean, I could actually dig down a little closer to my base maybe and find it and not have a problem. So there's quite a few chasms. There's one under here that's just filled with lava. There's another one going this way. There's one under here, one under here. There's that crazy one over here somewhere. I think it was right here. Yeah. So there's all kinds of crazy crap around here. I can only imagine what's around this area here. But I mean, we've gotten very lucky. Getting under these mountains could be interesting too. There might be some good stuff. There is another cave over here I haven't finished exploring because of the monster attacks were just kind of ridiculous. It does seem like they maybe toned it down a little though. I think the monster, birth rate has been dropped a little. Right. Let's get the biogas going. I don't know if you can hear that on the thing. I've got some obnoxious neighbors who thump their freaking stereo all the damn time. Bunch of assholes. But they, only when they're coming around in the car. Dude's gonna be deaf. Dude looks like he's in his 20s. He's gonna be deaf by the time he's 30. Yeah, you can't listen at that volume without wrecking your hearing after a while. It's funny. I'll notice you'll get this trend where for a while you'll get lots of guys riding around with thumping their stereos like that, and they don't seem to stop. It'll suddenly stop. It's like a whole group of them at once realized, hey, we're destroying our hearing. So they stop, and then another new generation comes along and makes the same dumb mistakes. And so, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but. Yeah, this guy, stupid. What can I say? Yeah, they've already turned it off. If they were thumping that all the time, I'd be over there knocking on the door, and if they weren't going to listen to me, basically they're going to have to listen to the cops. But I haven't really had that problem in a very long time. I lived in an apartment complex where I had that problem, and I had the police out constantly to this guy who would not stop shaking the entire building with his stereo. People like that need to be put to sleep. That's all I can say. This guy was a drug addict. Probably put himself to sleep eventually. But I honestly don't have any sympathy because this dude was a meatball. I don't know if these would be useful or not, but whatever. It's kind of the poor man's way of getting this done here. Yeah, just fire it up. Shovel away. There she goes. That'll give me a little bit of biogas. Then I'll set up a drum. That's my next little challenge. Let's make a drum. Let's see. I have to use 6 steel. I'm doing an iron ring. I need iron plate. And 7. That's gonna be fun. Alright, let's make sure I got everything I need to make the drum. Our first drum. So that'll be some excitement. Yeah, I don't know what gets into some people. But, yeah, that guy, I was very glad to move out of that area. Got myself a house. Got away from that. Fortunately, the area I live in, the houses are kind of close together, and you still have, these people across the street, they've got a lot of junker cars. And they're taking up a lot of the street parking with this. There's like 9 people living in that house. I don't know what's going on there. One a little crazy over there. They got a lot of that. They're always dumping their stereo. It's just annoying. But they're not. I don't know if they're malicious. They're just a bunch of hooped up rednecks. I mean, they're just stupid. There's not a whole lot of brain cells to work together over there. Unfortunately, the rest of the neighborhood is having to pay for it. It's easy to ascribe certain things to maliciousness that are actually stupidity. And a lot of times you think someone cut you off on the highway, you think they're doing it just to be an asshole. More than likely they were just stupid, and maybe they just didn't see you, or they're just stupid. It wasn't malicious at all, it was just stupid. I mean, that's the way I see this situation. I have had to talk to them. One of the other neighbors about problems with their dogs in the past. I'm going to have to actually talk to them again. Their dogs are a little out of control with the barking lately. They just need to... I don't know. I almost hate to ask them to discipline their dogs because I'm afraid they'll just beat them or something. I don't want to see that kind of crap happen. There we go, biogas. Yes, we have it. And yeah, this is like the most inefficient way to do it. You get plenty of ashes, which are just... What the frick are these crap? I'll throw them away. Who cares? Alright, so... now I can get a fluid heat generator. So what I can do is make a network of pipes. Instead of having a drum, I can create some pipes. Really, what I probably should have done is kept the biogas in the fermenter, set this guy up, put a pipe there. That's okay. I mean, I want a little bit of biogas too, just to have. Oh, that looks good. It makes me feel so much better to see a drum of that. I've been dreaming about it. What are we gonna do? 1,300. I got 1,600, so this will give me 3,200. I'll just go ahead, waste a little coal here. Like I said, it's very inefficient. But the amounts I make, what I'll eventually do is some of that will go into this. I will set it up so that it will flow into the new machine I'm going to put over here, which I'm going to make. Gen. I need to make this guy. So I gotta sacrifice another 6 rubber. Whoop-de-doo. Bunch of iron casing. Bunch of this. A lot of tin. But it's worth it. That's the start. One will get me started. Remember, this will really eat up the power. So give it a minute to kind of recharge itself. Whoa, I don't want to do that. Give it another minute. I can probably just go ahead. Alright. Yeah, this will work. Another minute, and the last of it. All that fun things happening. And I'll waste some more of my copper. It's getting dark already. Yeah. Yeah, it gets dark quick. But anyway, I'll be glad when someday I can move out of this neighborhood. I'm saving my money. I'm investing. I'm actually trying to get to the point where I'm getting enough investment income that I can, you know, if I wanted to, just live off of it. I wouldn't have to worry about whether I have a job or not. I'm working on that, man. Computer programming, I make some decent money doing that. I'm building myself a way to financial freedom here. And when I get there, it's going to be good times. Wow, there's not even a machine case in the middle of this. This is just a weird way to build. Industrial Crafter's a little strange. But anyway, I'll fill this guy up. I think I have just the thing. Big fat bronze pipe. If I recall, I had to have a separate thing that sucked the gas out and dumped it back into there. Right now, my main goal, I need to make another one of these and have it come out on the, well, let me think here. How did I do that? I had things set up in a way that it fed these things first. It fed my machines first, or this fed the regenerator first, and then dumped into the barrel. You know, I might have to watch my own stinking video on this. That's a good thing I made it then. This will be what I need. I'm not going to take that out. I've got what I need in here. He's not going to make any more. He's just wasting it. Just wasting heat. I don't care for these stinking ashes. I'm just going to throw them in here for now. Maybe I'll figure out what to do with them later. Right. Wrench. Where are you, wrench? A fluid heat generator. So pour that in. Fill it up with gas. It will now forcefully make gas for itself. I don't know if they upped the burn rate on this. It does seem like it's burning it pretty quick. Well, I'll see if over time of running, this rips down a lot of this and seems to be filling up over here. That tells me we're having a net profit. So we'll just have to let it run for a little bit. So I'll go find something else to do. Well, I'll keep this old machine around. Who knows? Maybe I might need to use it. If I have to ever kickstart the process again, it'll be useful for that. But yeah, you do need a little bit of gas to kickstart the process. Once you've kickstarted it, it should, in theory, net you a profit. It does seem like it is doing that. Because it does appear to now see that's up to 25. So yes, it does appear to be a net profit right now. So I'll be able to do some cool stuff with that. Well, alright, while it does its thing, now that I've got it running, oh, fish. What am I going to do? Oh, I need to get some Bridgestone. I'll go back and do a little more looking for sodium. I got to get to bed soon too, so I'm going to just wrap this guy up. I got a bed, I got some food, I have an extra sword. Pickaxe is a little beaten up, but it'll get me through the day. Having a break is just a good excuse to come back. There's obviously more junk down here, probably stupid zombies. I'll be laughing at these bridges someday. I'll probably go ahead and post this one. I'll be stopping it in 10 minutes. But yeah. The things I was talking about, yeah, financial freedom. That'll be good to have. I think I can get there. Yeah, don't ask me to make videos about this, well, I mean, investing. I'm not a financial advisor, but I mean, it's really not too hard. You have to just go on YouTube and educate yourself. You know, don't panic when the markets drop. That's a good way to lose everything. And just, you know, just be smart. I mean, generally, you know, don't try to pick, generally, if you don't really know what you're doing, don't try to pick stocks yourself. Just, I don't know, go for like a, you know, you use mutual funds and ETFs. I actually put my stuff in a lot of dividend ETFs. I have bought a few companies directly, and generally they've done pretty well, although I bought them when, you know, things were a little less, where the economic recovery was still kind of going on. So that's one reason I did so well. You know, that's good. Come down here, settle this thing. Whoa. Interesting, it puts me close enough to this thing to be a problem. Oh yeah, you can hear the skeletons and other crap being made in there. Yeah, you notice it's not just suddenly swarming with the mother of all monster killers. Which is what it would do in the past. I mean, eventually it will. Enough stupid crap is formed in there, I don't want to mess with it right now. Well, I'm a little better armored, maybe. Medium voltage age opens up better armor as well. Oh, that's just one of those gimp zombies. Gimped up zombie. Just tell me there's a little cavern under there. But anyway, yeah. I said investing, it's nothing magical about it. The thing is, you gotta have time on your side. And if you're young, you've got time. Unless you're dying of some horrible disease, you've got time. And the way to really make money off that is, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. It's to just use that. It's to learn how to use that time. Who knows, there might be something more interesting back here. Yeah, caverns are not quite as hateful now. So usually in the past, I would have walked up here and immediately been set upon by about 20 dinosaurs. They have definitely nerfed the monsters a little bit. Oh. That was a good guy, wasn't it? Heck, Stalker, maybe not. I don't know. Scared the hell out of me, so I let him have the old one too. I let him have it with both barrels. Right or wrong. I don't want to fool with that. It's just one of those weird little plus signs you find down here. weird. It's the kind of place where a creeper comes up on you. I know there was one back there. I think he lost track of me though. Dead creeper. This is a lot more manageable. What they had before was ridiculous. I wouldn't have dared come this deep or this far. So I got a skeleton on my ass. Let me get out of here. Ain't finding nothing back here worth anything. Yeah, I got a pretty good sense of direction. I hope. Oh, hell. Alright, I feel better about being able to find resources now. They have taken a little bit of the pain out of exploring underground. You still have to fear the night, but maybe not quite as much as you used to. Maybe nighttime isn't as ridiculous either. I don't know. I am feeling better though. Let's look around here a little bit. Probe a little. Nope. Not seeing any salt. I will get to it. It's just going to be a matter of a bit of perseverance here. And some exploration. I'll get to it. I'll find it and I'll be very surprised when I do. I'll be like, wow, it was here all along. I'm a little high up now to find it though. This is a very poor area to search for it unless you find a cave. Cover a little bit more. Just grab what resources I can scrape up here. I care too much about coal dust since I have a coal mine. That's straight up coal instead of just lignite. I did have a game where I only had lignite nearby, and that sucked. So I was constantly starved for coal dust. At least early on, getting started. Once I found a diamond mine, though, and I actually found one fairly close to my base. Yeah, chances are you'll find one fairly close to your base. Diamond's not as rare as you'd think in this game, because I found a hell of a lot of it in my last game. I swear I'd scraped this area in my early explorations, but apparently not. Aluminium, bauxite, tanzanite, I'm new. And there's more tetrahedrite and copper over there. So I'm not going to want for copper at all. I know where tons and tons of it is. And I'm not going to find sodium this way unless I find a cavern that pokes into the ground. That is one unfortunate thing about this, is I am in an area where it's going to be a real meat grinder. There's more caves under some of the areas near my place. It's more shallow caves. I need to poke around and probe around a bit, and eventually I'll find a way in. Well, there's always stuff like this. Well, here. This is a dry hole. Let's get out of there. Alright, I'm gonna have to wrap this guy up here. It's getting a little long. I got 3 videos to upload. But I did get a biogas put together. You see the troubles you have putting that together. But once you get through it, you know, then it's a nice bit of smoother sailing. They seem to have toned the monsters down in this version. Yeah, version .64 was a bit of a nightmare. Let's start heading back toward home here. I'm just looking for anything that stands out that I might have missed. In the past, I wasn't really all that concerned with finding things like sodium. So I really wasn't keeping an eye out for anything like that. And I might have just mentally ignored anything that didn't look like tin. Tin was my big worry at the very beginning. I'm going to knock that out just because who wants to deal with those stupid flying monsters? That'll vanish. And it'll take the stupid monsters with it. That's not where I wanted to put them. I wanted it under there. I mean, lava can be a resource, but it's a pain in the butt to carry around. Unless you've got a really big source of it and you're willing to put up with those stupid monsters. Just don't even bother. Oh, this is gravel. Oh. I was able to catch it. If I take this coal dust. Coal dust is something I'll never have a want for. Okay, we're headed back towards home. Sun's coming down. Hour's getting late in the real world. It's time to go home. I'm just trying to find my way over this stupid mountain. And I'll wrap this guy up. Well, like I said, I'm feeling a lot more confident now. They've toned things down enough that I'm not feeling completely harassed and put upon just to go explore underground. It's not completely safe, but it is a it's not absolute. It's not the suicide it used to be. So yeah, it used to be practically suicide to go down there. I think they did make things a little bit. At least certain monsters. I mean, I still see plenty of creepers and other garbage like that. Through this. Plenty of places to go here. Yeah, making some mobility improvements as well. I'm definitely going to go back into that other cave over there and look around. What the bloody hell? What's going on under there? Some angry thing under there. Yeah, I can go burn in hell. I don't care about it. Tanzanite. Spin you out, spin you out, spin you out. That's about all I got. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And ladies too, of course. And see you at the next one.